everyone, and welcome to Goblin King Gaming. I'm Goblin Rito.
And I am Kingfisher Kenobi.
And today we're continuing our Let's Play of Banner Saga 1. So, last episode we basically just got things started, and we've rolled up into this town, kind of kicked in all this for the governor, and now we're down to the docks doing something?
Yeah, we're going down to the docks because they have some royal visitors and some other important guests. So, I believe Volkner is who Ubin said was next in line to be king of the Varl.
Yeah. So now we get to meet Volkner. Volkner. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version tramping the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose.
Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Great.
Comes with being old. And if there is Volkner, there must be Hawken. Must there?
This is a really awkward camera angle for Hawken.
He's got like the side eye going, like past the arm.
I mean, it's effective. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame?
Yomendir demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home.
Just returned from Aberrang, in fact.
And glad for it. Hawken motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden Wolfhead emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp.
The king's son, Luden. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days.
It's a miserable waste of time.
Yes, Hawken has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hawken.
Then you're going to Gronheim? Oh, I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was headed there myself. We should caravan.
We should. Give it the day, or in better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, oh, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates.
What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold.
Where's Moger? Hawken, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart. Oh, you can't.
Go for it.
A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you.
Guess I'm off to find Moger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders.
Jesus.
The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. That's a description of someone.
I mean, if he looks how I remember, you know, I get it. I get it.
Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself, what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Volkner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hawken, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of.
Okay, so I think we can actually talk to both of them. So who do we want to talk to first, Hawken or Luden?
Well, I mean, if that description of Luden, why wouldn't we want to meet him?
I mean, he's got cough drops after all. Let's go for it.
Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden.
Yes, you're with Volkner? I don't remember you. That's what I think he sounds like.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it. Not exactly. I've known Volkner a long time. I'll be joining you back at Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react.
Why?
I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance.
Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want?
Just to introduce myself.
You collect taxes for the Vol territories? A true pleasure.
Yes. And awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. Sure does. You take the opportunity
to get the fuck out.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Good talk. He didn't even give us any of his cough drops as samples.
He really didn't. Talk to Hawken. Scrivener.
If you want, I can take one of the voices so you're not talking to yourself for the rest of this interaction.
Yeah, I'll do that for this one. It's fine.
Okay.
You find Hawken in a mead house surrounded by the other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hawken waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Volkner's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Oh, you already missed the massacre. Wow, figured it'd switch back to him. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What's this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself, too. It's not too late to start trying, Hawken.
Jesus Christ.
Hawken lets slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through dredge at Volkner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then.
And the dredge are, I don't know, maybe
undead, I guess? Well, ish?
maybe automatons, maybe undead. They're certainly
they're
a
the
problem.
enemy. Antagonists. Yeah. We'll call them the antagonists. Well, for now. We'll call them antagonists, I guess. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim.
Missed the click.
Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside.
All right.
I do like a little bit of sound in the background. Like it's there, but it's not too loud.
Yeah, it's music. It's not too overbearing. I think it's better in like the cutscenes where it gets a little louder.
Yeah. So dawn, you're woken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hopefully. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Volkner is already here. A while later, Luden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moger steps forward, Volkner's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. I think we have a pretty good idea what choice we need here.
Yeah.
You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think.
Okay, well,
Ta-da.
I guess we'll just get the hell out then.
Yeah, that's fine, you know, we'll be gone.
Yeah, there we go.
The iconic view of Banner Saga, the iconic scene, I guess. It's the army marching.
It reminds
with the
me
big banner.
of the zoom out sections in, oh god, what was that game called? I think it's Munin. No, it's called Jotun. That like kind of like Souls-like, but it's also in this like really elaborate Viking style where you're fighting Jotun, like cool Viking badasses, basically. That's a game you might like.
I have to try that one. I'm not as familiar with that. A gift, says Mogar, cracking open meat casks from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter and mead is passed throughout the camp.
How we doing?
I was gonna say, I think we're gonna drink a lot. We're not gonna drink a little, because why would we do that? I don't think we'll drink a lot. It's not often you get the chance to relax on the road. The odds of something happening to the treasure cart is low, especially in this country, so you take advantage.
Morale improved. There we go.
Heck yeah,
so I think we get
good.
stuff for being in high morale. I don't remember what it is. But I think that, I mean, it's obviously good. I think it might be more willpower that you start battles with.
Yeah, I think. Boy, I can't remember now.
We'll figure it
You
out.
rise groggily, the campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogar is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Volkner. You're needed.
Ah, it's Luden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Volkner releases a cage.
You want to take I was gonna say, do you want to take
any
it
narration? We'll take the narration for the characters we voice. I feel like that feels fair.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Volkner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ah, we're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Here's a tutorial on how to use the map.
Here's the map. You open it by unfolding it.
This is a really cool map, and I don't know if you
really
did
is.
with it whenever you played, but you can click on anything to see lore about the world.
So much lore.
I think my
Good.
favorite is somewhere down here. Is it? Yeah, most speculate it was an early horseborn settlement. It's in the middle of nowhere, close to no other landmarks or valuable terrain. They just tend fields and gather water. So that, like, I always thought that was really cool. Is again, they're horseborn in this world. In addition to giants with horns, is just there were just these centaurs that roamed the plains and are now completely isolated from everyone else, I think.
Question mark.
Yeah, they withdrew during the Great Wars and now roam in nomadic packs. Yeah. So, and anybody who goes down there just stays. Like that, I always thought that was the coolest. So we're this dot that you can't see, but it's this dot where I'm like circling around with these things highlighted, and we're going down the wandering road to, where was it? It was an Einertoft. Or is it?
Well, we're yeah, I think we're going there first.
Well, no, because we're going to the capital, which is Grofheim. I'm an idiot. I think that's...
Derp.
Yeah. Yup. Most consider Grofheim their capital. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's in this gap here. So actually, we may be going up this way.
Made me go north.
To Schlid. Or Sklid. And then going along this here road up until we hit the two spears. We will see.
We'll see which direction they decide to take.
Yeah. We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strahd. Going to be a long march.
You should have drank last night, Luden.
Why not take the ships to Skrimmerstead? What's the point of marching?
The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships.
Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrimmerstead.
A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers?
Luden exhales through the nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes in, barking at his company in the distance.
Don't poke the anthill, Volkner. He seems no happier to be here than you.
Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hawken.
Thanks, Volkner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Varderfell, if we're lucky.
If we're lucky. If we make good time. Well, I mean, it's
About
really, there are
whips and
no
everything.
days anyway. So, like, you know, the sun's stuck in the sky. It's always light.
Yeah.
So, yeah, camp's where we manage everything. We do camp stuff in camp. We change our loadouts and what have you. You can rest to get morale back. That's what it is. You fight better in war, like in the battles that you're not, like, kind of in direct control of, and in it was the willpower. Okay.
Yeah, you lose less people and everything. That's right, yep.
Training tent can do mock battles. We will probably not be doing that. With the hero
But this is at
tent.
least where you get to level people up and
Hell
give them
yeah.
equipment and everything.
Yep. Bring the pain. It's just armor break.
It's pokey with that mace.
Okay, it's armor break and then return the favor, which is passive. So they take an extra point of armor damage.
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah, he's really good at knocking out their armor. He's an armor breaker for sure.
There we go.
Or shield breaker.
Yeah, and Gunolf can be upgraded, which I don't know about you, but I am definitely going to upgrade Gunolf.
I'm all for that. Gunolf is awesome.
Yeah, so higher stats, you get to equip a higher item rank. For 5 renown, hell yeah.
Do we have any items that we can? I don't know. I can't remember if it started off with any basic
don't
items.
think we do, because that's what this here would be.
Yeah.
So he just can hit as many people as he wants, and he hits for shockwave damage. So, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, he's got... I don't remember how I built him. I think that more willpower is good, because then you can just buff the hell out of anything.
Yeah.
What is this stat? What is this? What is this?
I'm trying to remember what that was.
Damn it.
And there's that.
Oh, there we go.
go.
That's
Or,
what it is. Exertion is how much
exertion.
willpower you can use on stuff. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I
Oh, it's
definitely
the
think-
amount you can use. It's not your
Yeah.
total willpower. It's how much willpower you can use.
Yeah, it's how much you can use to buff things, so that's why he couldn't move
Gotcha.
any further. So I think we at least want one in that to start.
Yeah. I agree.
And then this is just okay. So that's how much we naturally do to shield. I mean, I feel like if we give him more shield, he gets to keep his high health, like, and just destroy things.
Yeah, that's fair. You definitely want him to keep high health, like you said, because health is damage.
Yeah, let's go with that for right now. And we'll just get some more kills with him. And I guess we don't get to keep the other dude who leveled up, so that sucks.
Yeah, that's right.
But he was just a
We
human
worked so
anyway,
hard to keep
so
him
it's
alive.
fine. All right, I think we're in good enough spirits that we're probably good. But I believe we just had a ding of a timer. So I think that's going to be all for this episode. Join us next time where we reach the stunning conclusion of the camp tutorial and continue on with our journey to the Varl stronghold at Grofheim. I have been Kingfisher Kenobi.
Goblin Rito.
And thank you for joining us at Goblin King Gaming. We'll see you next time.